All right. We are here with Robert Rexx, man. Thank you for joining the Dead Air podcast.
Hey, my pleasure, man.
Awesome,
Excited
man.
to be here, brother.
Awesome, man. Well, you want to tell the people who you are and what you do, your whole background?
Yeah, my name is Robert Rex. I'm an actor. Been doing it for over 20 years now, and that's where I'm at, man.
That's awesome. 20 years. Where would you say that you probably got your start? It's been a long time.
Yeah. Well, it's quite an interesting story. Back in the late '90s, I had moved to Venice Beach in
Wow.
the hopes of pursuing a professional bodybuilding career, and I was working out one day at Gold's Gym with my workout partner, and at that time I had no inkling of even becoming an actor or anything like that. It was just I was all just bodybuilding, and my workout partner called me and he said, "Hey man, they're doing an audition around the corner." Um, so I said, "All right, I'll go check it out, whatever." So I went, did a couple of poses real quick, and then left. Didn't think nothing of it.
Hmm.
The next day, I get a phone call, and someone says, "Hey, Robert, yeah, well, congratulations. We want to book you for this job." And I said, "Okay, all right. This is for a national Nike commercial."
Oh, wow.
Um, and I was like, "Okay, all right, thank you." I was real like aloof about it. I did not realize the magnitude of what it was.
Hmm.
Again, I didn't even think about acting at the time. So it was a national Nike commercial. It ran for forever. It won a Clio award, and I was immediately eligible for SAG. And
Wow.
yeah, I had it all in one shot. It was pretty amazing.
That's pretty sick. Now, was that like a one and done in one day, or did that take a couple days to shoot?
That was a 2 day shoot right on the beach of Santa Monica. So
Nice.
very easy shoot. And here's an interesting story. Give me 1 second. My dog is scratching at the door. Let me
Hey,
get him.
man. That's okay. That's a-okay. This show is brought to you by TemptationWear.com. Temptation is a brand that I've been working on for a while now, and I'm excited to say that I've finally dropped my first collection. You can go check it out now at www.temptationwear.com. It is premium made streetwear for everybody to enjoy without breaking the bank. If you guys want to check it out, go to www.temptationwear.com. Thank you for supporting the show, and if you guys like the Dead Air episode so far, please go ahead and hit that like button, consider subscribing, and let me know what you want to see next.
Little toy poodle. Come on, brother. So let me tell you a little fascinating story about that gig. It
Sure.
was with Ken Griffey Jr. This is at the height of his career, and so again, this is my first thing ever. I have never done anything in my life as far as acting goes. So I'm thinking to myself, "Oh wow, man, this is this is cool," And I went to they had the wardrobe trailer. Me and a couple of other actors were sitting in the wardrobe trailer, and Griffey comes through the wardrobe trailer, and he's joking around. He's going, "Wow, man, they got a lot of nice stuff around here. I
Yeah.
think I'm going to steal some." And, and
Yeah.
for some stupid reason, I'm joking. I think I'm joking.
Yeah.
I say to him, "Oh, wow, some things never change, huh?"
Oh man.
Oh, man. You should have seen the look on his face, man. He was like,
Oh.
"What the fuck?" He looked at me like I was a piece of shit. He was so mad.
Man.
So I thought for sure I was out. I was gone that day. I was like, "Oh man, what did I do?" I was just joking. I wasn't trying to imply anything. I wasn't meaning anything. I was just like, "Oh, so
Yeah, just having some
well,
fun.
and then after that, so the girlfriend I had at the time, she was a big baseball fan. So before I went to the shoot, I had already known that he was going to be there. I
Hmm.
had went to a collector's store and got a rookie card of his.
Oh, smart.
And so
Nice.
after that incident, I had to go ask him to sign that for me. And so, he did it, but he was real reluctant about it. He was looking at me like, "Fuck you. I shouldn't be doing this, you asshole." But
Yeah.
so that was my first experience.
Well, that's awesome, man. I mean, that's quite the experience, that's for sure.
Yeah, man.
Well, transitioning from that, man, like you were doing commercials and then you out of a sudden popped into the music scene. How did that happen?
You know, again, that well, after I did that, I went and got an agent. There's another good story. If you, I don't know our time situation, but I got to tell you that one.
Oh, tell me that. Let's hear it.
Well, okay, so after I got that commercial, I'm thinking, damn, that was easy. I guess I'm meant to be an actor.
Seems
So
that way.
I'm gonna go find me an agent. I go, I guess that's my next step. So I'm looking in the trade papers. Back then they had trade papers,
Hmm.
and I saw this ad, and I answered it, and it turns out that this was a company that managed people in the industry.
Hmm.
Uh, and so I went and I met the woman there, and that woman wound up being my wife at the time.
Oh, man.
We met her, and anyway, so that's how all that started. But going back to the music question,
Yeah.
initially when I started the acting thing, I thought, oh wow, I'm too good to. I'm not gonna do any videos or anything like that. I'm like, I'm an actor.
Hmm.
But I realized after I got my first music video, the amount of attention and the amount of views and the amount of I had to do it. Now my first major video was the Ti Rihanna Live Your Life video.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's quite the video. I mean, that's a multi-billion. I mean, everybody knows that song and they've all seen that video. So that's amazing, you know?
So yeah, that was my first introduction. And then after that, after I started getting the notoriety, and then I said, wait a minute. I go, I'm missing out on something here. I need to
Mhm.
pursue this video aspect because that's just another tool that you can use as an actor and to get you out there. So
Totally.
that's how that evolved. And now we're at about, I don't know, I think I'm closing in on 300 music videos
Yeah,
to date.
man.
It's
That's
crazy.
it is crazy. I mean, each time like I said, each time I go and watch a music video, I'm always like, oh man, there's Robert, you know? It's insane. It's awesome. And like speaking of music videos in 2025, I mean, I saw you in probably like four music videos at least. I'm sure you've done a lot more, but I've seen you at least four without even looking for you. I just
Yeah,
went.
you know what? I've forgotten most of them, but I know the last one I did was with what's Rihanna's current? What's that guy? I can't think of his name right now. This is drawing a blank right now.
ASAP
The
Rocky?
ASAP Rocky, yes.
Yes.
You barely see me in that one, but I was there, and it was cool because Tim Burton was there. It
Yeah.
was so that was a cool little video. But I was in the Sabrina Carpenter Man Child video,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
and a few
Big
other ones.
hits.
A lot of independent artists.
Hmm.
I like working with independent artists. I really, in fact, in any aspect, whether it be a short film, whether it be a feature film, whether it be a TV show, whatever. Uh, I really want to do my best to because a person's going out there and they're putting in the work and the time and the effort to produce something, and
Hmm.
a lot of times these independents they're coming out of their own pocket to make it, and so it's very
Sure.
important for me to try to do the best I can to help their production successful.
I mean, I respect that because, you know, it's the people like you that actually care that keep the whole thing running, you know? You got to
Yeah,
have people
I,
actually.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I take it personal. Like when a video comes out, like especially from an independent artist, it's not that well known,
Mhm.
and it comes out and it gets minimal views. I take it personal. I'll be like, what did I do to make the video go down? Of course, I realize that it's not just me.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes that's the way it goes. But I mean, the song is good, the video is good, the production is good, and then it just doesn't go. And then sometimes you get something that's kind of crappy, and it just blows up because the person is just popular.
Yep, that's true. It's all about the algorithm sometimes, you know?
Exactly.
And with that algorithm, you know, I keep on finding you. So that's good
Yeah.
on your end, you know?
Yeah, right, man. I hear you.
Now, you said that in the beginning you went from commercial, and then I don't know if you said that you went from movie first and then to music videos. Do you like book a maybe like a TV pilot or a independent
I,
movie?
I I think after I did that first commercial, then I started doing the audition process. My break came when wound up being on a show called Days of Our Lives,
Ooh,
soap opera show. I was the bodyguard for the main character on that show at the time,
that's
and I
awesome.
was on that show for like a year and a half. And what was really good about that is that if I worked one day or if I worked 5 days, I would get paid for the week because I had to be on staff. They didn't know when they were going to call me in or need me in for that day. So that was a good little gig.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I couldn't
perfect.
really do anything else, but I was getting paid pretty good for that. So it was good.
Yeah, I mean that's hell of a deal. Why not, you
Yeah,
know?
man.
Days of Our
I wish I
Lives
had
and
that now.
yeah, I mean they should bring it back. Get the reboot going.
I'm telling you.
Now, what man, Days of Our Lives. Any other shows you bet on since or
I mean, like I said, I've been in a bunch of little TV shows, a lot of independent movies. I got a movie out right now on Prime called Intrusive Thoughts. It's on Prime. I think it's on Hulu. It's a couple other places. It's a good little slow paced cerebral type of film.
I see.
Yeah, it's worth watching for sure.
I'm definitely gonna.
Another independent film, and the producer, was able to get out there and get it on these platforms, which is amazing in and of itself because so many productions get made and you never see them.
That's
I
true.
can't tell you the number of short films I've been in that never manifested into anything else.
Never saw the light of day.
Never saw the
Yeah.
light of day.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, unfortunately, that does happen a lot with a lot of good projects. And
Yes. Yeah.
with you got things like Tubi now that are kind of helping independent creators get somewhat of some traction going. So
Yes.
I do like that. But like you said, you've been in a lot of projects. What would you say is probably like your top five or your top 10 projects you've done so far?
I would say I did this movie back. This was kind of at the beginning as well, towards the beginning. Uh, Only because the project itself, it was an independent film, but I got to go to Peru
Oh,
for a month.
Peru's
So
nice.
I mean, for me, anytime you get to go somewhere and you fly out there and you get to do it, that whole experience is just makes it that much, regardless of what the project is. But
Hmm.
that was one of them. Another one was about 4 or 5 years ago. I had done this is like a Camila Cabello music video called "Don't Go Yet," and
Okay.
as soon after we shot the video, I got a call. They wanted me to go to New York to be on the Tonight Show. And this was like right after the pandemic. And so we got to perform at the Tonight Show. Well, I wasn't really performing, I was just back there flexing. That was all I did.
Yeah. Yeah,
Everyone else is
man.
dancing. I'm just like, bam.
Yeah.
But
Still an entertainer.
it was just cool to go to. That was my first time in New York.
Hmm.
So to go out there and to be a part of that, and at that time it was the first live audience since the pandemic for that
Hmm.
show.
Yeah, that's
So
huge.
that would definitely, yeah, that would definitely be up there. As far as another, I would say like the telephone video with Lady Gaga and Beyonce.
That's amazing. Yeah.
That was the scene. I was in the scene with Tyrese in the diner.
Yep. Yeah,
And
yeah.
what's interesting about that is two things interesting. So one, if you watch the video, you see Tyrese wearing this big brown leather jacket. Well,
Yeah.
that's my jacket. What had
Really?
happened was when I got to the set that day, it was cold in the morning. We were shooting at Four Aces in Palmdale. I took off my jacket and just laid it down, right? Went to the set. And then when Tyrese came into the diner to get ready for our do our scene, I'm like, wait a minute, he's wearing my jacket.
Yeah.
So okay, apparently the wardrobe guy just randomly saw my jacket laying there, picked it up, and threw it on him. Oh,
He said that's the
anyway,
one.
that was a trip. So then we're doing the scene, and we're doing, like any scenes, you do it multiple times,
Yeah.
and so Tyrese is like, he's supposed to be shoving me. Well, he's like really shoving me. He's popping me
Oh
to the
boy.
point where I'm starting to get a little agitated. I'm
Oh.
like, what the fuck is what's hey, I can sell this, man. We're acting. I don't mind getting a little physical, but it's
Hmm.
I asked the director, can I hit this dude back?
Yeah, right. You didn't sign up for the stuntman job.
I'm like, what the fuck? But that was interesting. Oh, I just thought about something. What was also cool was that a comedian, and I
Yeah.
didn't even know it at the time, who she was. It's Luanel. You know who Luanel is, right?
It does sound familiar, yes.
She's a black African American female comedian. She's been in the game for a long time. Well, she was part of the set. And I
Okay.
just remember something funny that earlier in the day, um, I was wearing my usual, which I'm wearing right now, this tank top thing.
There
And
you
earlier
go.
in the day, she had told me, wow, hey, you look kind of sexy. And I said, oh, thank you, right? Later in the day, as it was getting a little cooler, and I was still without wearing what I'm wearing, she said, well, it was sexy earlier, but now that it's cooling down, it's not as sexy as it was before.
Wow.
I said, oh, that's fucked up, man. But
Mm.
I thought that was funny. I never forgot that. So
That is
that was
awesome.
an interesting set right there. Beyonce was really cool. She was a sweetheart to everybody. Can't tell you much about Lady Gaga because she was co-directing the thing, so she was all business.
Yeah, it's
So
just all in the game right
she's all
there, huh?
on, yeah, doing the thing. So, but that was pretty awesome. But I have to say, going
Yeah.
back to your question,
Hmm.
I think for right now, the most exciting was what just happened last month,
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, being in the halftime Super Bowl show.
That's
Uh,
amazing.
that is really, I mean, in terms of what I did in the show and in terms of acting, okay, I'm doing a little performance thing, part of this little thing, but the whole experience to be able to say, wow, I was in the halftime bowl, the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
That's just, yeah, it was epic. It
I
was
mean, that's a
epic.
once in a lifetime experience.
That's exactly what I said too. I
Yeah.
kept saying that multiple times. And
Yeah.
I like a lot of the kids that were there, I tried to instill in them. I say, you really got to soak this in because this is something that'll never happen again.
Hmm.
You can get acting gigs, you can work here, you can work there, but this will never happen again. And especially for us at the opening of that performance,
Hmm.
it wasn't like, we were dancers and there's a group of dancers and you can't tell who's who.
Right.
Each of us got an individual shot, which is amazing.
Yeah, your own
And
spotlight.
yeah,
That's, I
so
mean, and like, yeah, I mean, most people just, they dream about going to sit at the Super Bowl. I mean, you got to, perform. That really does have to feel amazing at the end of the day, you know?
it does. I mean, I got my little credentials frame here.
Oh,
Can you see it?
oh yeah, it blurred.
It's
Oh,
still blurry. All right. Sorry about that,
in
but
and
anyway,
out. It's cool. It's cool. But that's sick.
yeah. So yeah, for me that was the top right there. That moment. 2 weeks of rehearsals, 9 days in LA and then 9 days in Santa Clara. And I'm from the Bay Area.
Hmm.
So not only did I get to go do that and kind of go back home,
Yep.
but one of my sons lives out there. We got to hang out too. So I mean, it was just multiple blessings.
That is, yeah, multiple blessings for sure. Some family time real quick and then some showtime.
Exactly.
That's the
Exactly.
way it's supposed to be, if you ask
Yeah,
me.
man. And I tell you, I am a true believer in expressing gratitude and being grateful. I don't know, I don't want to get too philosophical or too deep, but
Hey man, that's
know,
my specialty.
is it? I
Yeah,
like it.
man. Yeah. Getting deep
I
is
like
how it's
that.
supposed to be.
I like that. The universe gave that to me, and I was just every day that I was there, I was just looking around, just going, I am just so grateful. that I am here at this moment. And I thank God, I thank the universe that this was happening. And I was just, it's for me to be able to do what I do. I'm playing, I'm pretending, I'm like being a kid when I do my thing, whatever it is.
Yeah,
I'm fortunate. I'm blessed.
you
And that's
really
just
are. And with that blessing, man, like you said, and like you were trying to install into those other kids, man, you got to soak it in, because none of this is gonna last forever. So that, getting these opportunities, you just got to thank the universe every day and then hope you land something as amazing as the Super Bowl or, ASAP Rocky or
yeah, and having
Sabrina.
moments like this, speaking to someone like yourself who's on the same level that gets what I just said and
Totally.
understands what I meant, that means a lot to me. And it's amazing to me how when you start to come to an understanding about what it's all about,
Hmm.
it starts to gravitate towards you. You start meeting all these people that have the same mindset, and you just go, wow, I'm really on the right track here.
I mean, that's true. I mean, it's all about the wavelength, Once you
Yes.
lock in, you lock in, there's no going back.
Hey, but don't get me wrong. I still get in my fucking way a lot, okay?
You
I
know,
still fucking get in my way,
that's it's you're still human at the end of the day. So, man, that's awesome though. You have any other projects coming up that you can tell us about? I
Right
know
now,
some.
I'm in the works that I got to keep on the low, but yeah, I got a couple things going on. I do want to, I don't know if your audience is familiar with the guy named Marky Plier. I do want to
Oh
mention,
yeah.
Marky Plier, yes. Well, interesting story about him. A few years ago, I had done this little YouTube skit, and Mark was there. He was like the camera guy or the sound guy or the camera guy. He was just, there. So, okay, I met him, a nice guy. I said, hey, nice to meet you.
Mm.
About a year later, I wound up, I saw a posting for something and I submitted for it. And I got a gig to play the chef on this A Date with Marky Plier. And it
Mm.
turns out to be him. From the point when I met him to 1 year later, I did not realize how many followers this guy had and how far he blew up.
Oh yeah.
Um,
He's
and
huge.
uh, and of course, now this year he's got a feature film at the theaters that was number one
Mm.
for a little while.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy for the guy. I mean, I think about that. I think about this is a sound guy on a little YouTube skit
Yep.
several years ago, and look at him now.
The whole different
Yeah,
ball game, you
whole
know.
different ball game. I mean, he's a star now.
Yeah, I mean he's done so many projects. He's like you said, movies, YouTube. Man, I hope he
Yeah,
keeps on going because, he's going. That's
yeah,
for
he's
sure.
going. He's on his way for sure now.
Yeah, man. Uh man, same with you. I mean, I hope everything keeps on working out for you, man. Seems like you had some good luck along the way and I hope the universe gives a little bit more.
Me too. I hope so too. I know, but this is the way I look at it too. I said, as long as I can keep doing what I'm doing,
Hmm.
enjoy what I'm doing, and be able to afford some food,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
and keep a roof over my head. You know what? I'll be happy. Because as I said, I'm doing what I love. I'm very fortunate. So
That's true. I mean, that at the end of the day, that's what it's really all about. As long as you can survive and have a smile at your face when you go to sleep, or smile on your face when you go to sleep, then you're
exactly.
good.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's awesome, man. I mean, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to do this show.
Hey, thank you, man. You're an awesome dude, man, and I'm very happy to have been a part of this. And I hope we see each other again in person, or we get to collab
Yeah.
again on something, man. It'd be awesome.
I would love to have you back on, and thank you. You're awesome as well. I mean, I'm just really stoked to have, you on the show, and I'm just completely honored. And hopefully one day I'll make my way out to LA and make a film or something, and you could be the star of it.
Oh man, that'd be great, man. That'd be good. We'll hang out, man. When we get fucked up and get on our way.
Hey, right on. I'm down with that. Thank you so much again.
All right, man. Thank you. Was it good? We're good.
Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, that was awesome.
My dog says we're done.
Yeah. Well, tell your dog I said hello, and I hope you have a good end of your day, man.
All right, thank you, brother. I
Of
appreciate
course.
it.
Take
Okay,
it
man.
easy.
All right, bye.